Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to my shop and to Chronicle Stuff. This is going to be June's tool review. It should be on the first Tuesday, but it's going to be on the last Tuesday. The reason being, I forgot to do one, and to be honest, I've been doing quite a few things, been busy. Here's a few photos of gates and workshops and sheds that we've been doing over the last 6 weeks or so. I didn't film any of it, didn't think most people would be interested. However, I mean, I've seen lately that shed building seems to be a bit of a theme for YouTube makers. Let's look at the review. Well, we're going to look at my battery range of tools, and this is the range that I've got. I'll stick a photo up here, and as you'll see, I've plumped for the Makita range, and it's really, I was just wondering why. So I dug into my old tools to have a look and see if there's a real rationale for it, or whether it is just blind brand loyalty. So probably like most people in the UK, when you start off doing DIY and the like, the sort of brand of tools that you usually look for was the Black & Decker range. This was, and it still works, does a good job, my first corded drill. Bought in 1982, I got married in 1981, so there you go, that's where your DIY starts. You get your first property and you've got work to do it. And that's my first jigsaw, and that's 1983. Both still work. Great for doing DIY jobs. I soon found out that these have got limitations. So when I took up doing more serious hobbyist work, I decided I needed a more powerful drill and the like. So this is my first ever really powerful trade level drill, and it's a Makita. I think at that time, I don't know why I picked that one. I think probably saw some guys doing some work and they had this range, never heard of it before, and I bought that. So this is over 20 years old. Still does the job, and I still use it. My next one was and now this has had a real hard life, a jigsaw. This was a time where tools were meant to be used and abused, and I've got a more of a curving nature for my tools now. But this is around about 20 years old. It's another Makita range, and the reason why I bought Makita is because I was happy with that. And that's how I went on for a number of years. The advent of sort of really powerful battery driven tools came out, so I went to have a look for some battery tools, and guess again, I bought Makita. Now this is where you start asking yourself, why did I go for Makita? And I can only think the only reason why is that positive experience from the corded tools, and I went, for these. This is an 18 volt, 1.3 ampere. It came with 3 batteries and unblown vinyl cases. I still use it. It actually lives in the garage, and I use it when I'm doing garage type work rather than woodwork type work. And I also bought its little buddy, which is a 14.4 volt one. And I've got to say, this is probably the most balanced drill I've ever owned, and I do love it. Once again, this came with 3 batteries and in a blown vinyl case. This has got a hammer drill and driver, and that's just a drill driver. So my experience up until I think it's about 2006 was all Makita, and that they lived with me for a good 10 years. And then in 2016 I was asked to do a job for a brother-in-law, help him refurbish a house, and I wouldn't accept any money off him. So after we finished it, and it was a 3-bedroom terraced house, the kitchens, bedrooms, we replaced all the floor. Gosh, it was a hard job. Put fitted wardrobes in, installed gas, central heating, redid the electrics and all that. We obviously had sort of brother-in-law's qualified in a couple of those areas, and we had somebody that did the gas safe activity. And he bought me a set of tools as a thanks for helping him out. And this is what he got me. So for doing the helping him out on that refurbishment, he bought me this as a thank you present, which is a Makita LXT range of tools. So let's have a look what we got. Obviously came in this hold-all. This has got little compartments in. And let's just start with a lamp, an impact driver, drill driver, hammer function, circular saw, a jigsaw, an SDS drill, a twin fast charging unit, and 3 4 ampere 18 volt batteries. Let's take a closer look. It's the LXT range, 18 volt with the star, which means that they're all compatible with the same batteries. The only one I've had problems with was with the drill driver and hammer function. I was using it to stir plaster and cement and adhesive, and I burnt the motor out, so I've had to buy a new one. So this one's a couple of years younger than the rest of them. They're all around about 2016. Up to present, all the Makita tools, battery driven tools and corded driven tools that I've got have served me well. I've added to these tools with palm router, palm sander, even some garden tools, hedge trimmer, strimmer, chainsaw, a multi-tool, and that's just because I've just gone down the one version of batteries, plus also I think the tools are quality as well. So that's it for this tool review. I'll put the list below about the tools that I've got. If anybody wants a more in-depth review of each individual tool, just let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching. Like if you do. If you don't. Let me know how I can improve. Happy woodworking.